Hi, are we back? Do we have audio? Okay, thank you. Cool. Yeah, as I was saying, I came here looking for cats. I found none, but there were two trash pandas, two raccoons over here. Unfortunately, that seems it's all we're gonna get today from here. I don't think we're gonna see Charlie or Jay the Void or anything like that. It's just trash pandas today. So there was no audio, but they definitely showed up on video briefly. Anywho, meow. Let's head to the main colony and we'll chill there for a little while. I think this is going to be a pretty short stream overall because it's a pretty busy day at work today. I'm not going to lie. Anywho, sometimes I check by over here because pretty decent. How about you? Oh, look at that vintage Rolls Royce. Nice. I mean, it's a piece of junk as far as cars go, but god damn, it's classy. Look at that. Woo! Class. So yeah, every now and then I'll spot a cat over here, but I don't see any at the moment. So we'll keep moving. Yeah. Unfortunately, this particular Rolls was made during the years of British Leyland, so I think it's probably one of the least reliable cars in the history of car. But that's okay. It's, some things you buy for reliability and some things you buy for the cool points. And I definitely think a vintage Rolls Royce is something you buy for cool points, not for reliability. Meow. All right, let's head to the main colony. Okay. Let's all keep ourselves in one piece. Let's not hurt ourselves. Let's go help kitties if possible. All right. I'm going to say a little prayer to the spaghetti monster. Well, I was gonna say Rolls-Royce during World War II made mostly aircraft engines. Famously, the Rolls-Royce Merlin is one of the most famous aircraft engines of all time. Powered the Spitfire, the Hawker Hurricane, the Mustang, although most people who want to be super anal retentive would point out that the Mustang didn't use a Rolls-Royce Merlin, it used a Packard Merlin because Packard in the United States had built them under license. But let's not get too semantical over that sort of thing. All right. Kitties. Where's the kitties? Meow, meow. Yeah, Rolls-Royce was, as far as companies go, was definitely an interesting manufacturer, and I'm glad that they still exist. Yeah, I'm glad that Rolls-Royce still exists, and I'm glad, Acura, and I'm glad that they still make a quality product, because, hello, Faithless! You did not miss anything, except for some raccoons at Charlie's colony. But we were mostly just BSing so far. Okay, we just got into the main colony. Meow, 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 kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, man, I hope you're doing your best to stay safe out there. It's crazy time. Oh, nice to see you, Tiger Oscar. I'm actually not gay as all hell. Although, if you are, you know, you do you, fam. We're definitely loving and accepting of everybody here. Speaking of everyone, Liz! Liz! There are a precious few kitties tonight. Yeah, I mean... permission absolutely not granted. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? I guess we're feeding one cat today. You know what? One cat is better than no cat, right? We're going to set up over here, and as I get stuff set up, the kitties will come out, right? 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 I'm going to speak this into existence. Big V! Yeah, thank you. I don't know what the heck. What's it? I don't get it. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? People. Or not people. Kitties. Okay, we're feeding Liz and Winston! Alright, we're leaving 2 bowls out for now. Because that's all the cats I see. I see 2 cats. I see Winnie and I see Liz. If more cats come out, we will accommodate them. Yee! I don't know how successful today's gonna be. Today should have been like, we're feeding raccoons, because I've seen just as many raccoons tonight as I've seen cats. Winston! Oh, and Gracie's here too. Okay, 3 bowls. Winston! Ew! Yeah, the people want to see you, dude. The people at home were like, how's Winston doing? Lil V! Kitties, assemble! I think we're gonna start with just 3 for now. Ms. Liz just ran through the frame. You know who we're hoping to see. Tatiana, Big V, we already saw Lil V. Yeah, we're hoping to see Tatiana. We're hoping to see Big V. We're hoping to see Marble Cat. We get some pets from Marble Cat if possible. But in the meantime, we're just gonna leave out 3 bowls of food. Ugh, I'm very cramped right now. I don't know why. Well, because I'm in this very... Yeah. Hello? Okay, kitties. Food is left. Lily! Okay. So, Andon, I'm going to give you a solid 50-50 on going live tomorrow. Hi, Marilee. Good to see you again. Today's not super active with kitties, but hey, at least we've got Winston, Gracie, and Lil V eating. And Liz is about to enter the chat any second now. Liz has entered the chat. Liz has exited the chat. So, yeah, it's pretty quiet today. It's a little eerie. But yeah, I was hoping for a few more cats. It's not that late. I mean, it's late, but it's not late. Yeah, it's cold. It's not one of my days, and they've probably been fed already, because wait, what video did I made a video about you? Oh no. I hope it's just kind of bad, Marilee, and not like bad. All right, Gracie has decided to leave. All right. Gracie has left the chat. Liz has entered the chat. Shoot! Ask away, man. Ow! Ay. No Marble Cat. No Tatiana. What's up, Rome? Nice to see you, man. How is it going? It's okay, man. It's okay, man. We were just chilling. There might be a stream tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, some idiot who got timed out by Elijah. It's, yeah, I agree. What the hell is exactly right. But, you know, oof. That's no good. Yeah. Yeah, I love Rome. I don't know, but it seems like the Idiot Brigade today is going to be the Let's Eat Cats. And yeah. Today the Idiot Brigade is going to be Let's Eat Cats, and the Gooner Brigade, like, ooh, can I fap to you, dude? And yeah, the Friday night trolls were mostly David's got a big nose and stuff like that. Apex Chris Hansen, junky pieces of junk eat cats, but yeah, exactly. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. What's up, Cheetah Go Fast? They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Ugh. Don't worry. He's got part of a plan. I see Marble Cat, but he didn't. Marble Cat! Ow! Oh, we don't want crying in the birthday cake, Mary Lee. We don't want that. Mary Lee, I always say that if you're going through it, you're free to talk about your issues in the chat. Like, on yesterday night we were using the chat, so we could all like communally grieve our lost cats. So if there's something that's eating you up, definitely, definitely feel free to make your voice heard if you feel like it, because we're all a caring community here at the David Romano channel. Even Gracie, who's just chilling over there in the corner and doing. Oh, No, I sort of figured, Merrily, that it was going to be about your personal cat scan, not a scan of cats. But oh yeah, Cheetah Go Fast. I'm so sorry, man. That's it always sucks. But yeah, like the past stream. Who dis? Great kitty. Yeah, big RIP to Bug. You know what? Actually, come to think about it. Wait. Sorry, I have the short-term memory of a small fish. But wasn't Bug the name of Melanie's cat that passed that we were talking about on Friday? Yeah, and if you've got bigger fish to fry than this silly little live stream, definitely do that. Yes, and yes, and I almost forgot. Yes, happy birthday to you. Abso-frickin-lutely. Many, 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 many happy. Hey, hey guys, it's that white cat that was here yesterday. Meow. Shoot, go ahead. It has to be Marble Cat's girlfriend. You know what else? I saw Marble Cat, but he didn't. Meow. What's up, Tong Tong? Hello. Blairo. I think it's Blairo. So I love Rome as a fellow atheist. I like the George Carlin school of thought, and I worship Joe Pesci. Jeff, I'm in California. Is the cat okay? Let's see. Meow. Hello. I know we're joking a lot about this being Marble Cat's girlfriend, but this looks like a dude cat. I think this is a dude cat. Meow. Meow. Hey, it's the Manise. And the Marble Cat. Marble Cat! Well, Marble Cat's gonna have to go gay. I mean, let's keep it a stack. Cats do gay stuff all the time. Like, no BS. Yeah. No Marble Cat, come back! Come back, Marble Cat! That's pretty funny, Blairo. I like that. That's good. I'm wishing Tatiana would show up. Okay, look, Marble Cat showed up, and we got Denise the Manise over there. But yeah, and you know, it's good to take deep breaths if you can, and try to stay as calm as possible. But you know, I also realize that your situation can be pretty crazy. So sometimes you just gotta run and scream, yeah, but, and that's fine. Oof. Oof. But yeah, definitely, you know, that's rough. Oh, double rough. I mean, cysts, I think, as far as I know, cysts are usually treatable, yes? So, like, it might be like a hard road ahead, but the prognosis is, you know, I don't blame you. I'd be upset myself. Okay, great. Okay, great. Yeah, the good they can remove it. And, you know, yeah, I need to read up more on that because I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not fully sure what an IVC filter is, but yeah, it's, you know, health issues are never fun. They're never fun. All right. As Faithless pointed out, he can literally look outside. Like, I can go to my house and see more cats than this friggin', than this colony right now. I really need to swing by during the day. All right. Hey. We're gonna go check in on the Fats colony and see if anything is going on over there. Like I said, I went there before I went live, and there was nothing doing. But that doesn't mean that there's permanently nothing doing. You know? What's up, Zoe the cat? Nice to see you, friend. Oh! There's White Cat. He was eating the human food. Ugh. Yeah, the good thing about cysts is that as far as I know, they're generally treatable. So while it sucks to have them, they don't stay away. They don't stay like that forever. I guess if you're in America, it's also a question of, like, you know, costs and whether you have. Sorry, I love Rome. You were definitely not timed out, but if I missed a few questions of me specifically, I do apologize. Feel free to ask him again. Just not a whole lot of cats tonight, guys. I'm sorry. That's some heavy shit to say. All right. You know what this says? It says droopy. Oh my God. Honestly, friends, holy Jesus, something stinks over here. So the homeless people are burning something extremely smoky. Like, what's up, Dishita dishwasher? Could that also be lava platos if you're a Spanish speaker? Yeah, I mean, heck, I was literally, you know, the thing with cysts is that you always worry that cysts end up being tumors. And, like, that's the thing. If it's assist, it's annoying, but it's generally not too bad. But, yeah, if assist turns out to be a tumor, then you're up shit's creek without a paddle. And so, I love Rome. I have numerous conflicting feelings about the pantheon of Greek gods, and since it's broadly the same, we'll also include the Roman gods, since they're pretty much the same gods, just with different names, different faces. Yeah, Athena should be with you, and Ares should be with you as well. Yep, that's me, Dishita Dishwasher. I much like Ralph Waldo Emerson, contain multitudes. Oh, so Cheetah Go Live. Next live might be tomorrow. Hello, Rona. Yeah, right now we're just kind of going live whenever we can. I might do another live tomorrow at this same exact time, around 10:15, just because both today and tomorrow I'm working 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So, so I'll get off at around 9:30 and I'll get here at around 10:15. But yeah, that's the plan. But I mean, to be honest with you, I kind of get the feeling that tomorrow's stream is going to be more of this. Faithless, like I said, or like I've said many times, you're free to give. I always encourage 2 cents, 10 cents, $1, but yeah. And on the plus side, Rona, I recently got a new phone, and it's really improving the nighttime exposure. So that makes it look good. Hey, Lady Jane Grey. Faithless, I tend to agree with you in that one, and I tend to think that even being an atheist requires a certain amount of a leap of faith. I will say this, the only thing I ever learned from Okay, Cheetah, go fast, have a great time. Okay, Gracie's running back and forth. Hey, Lady Jane Grey. Let me go get the But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Brain fart. Shoot! What's up, Rome? Oh, my favorite Greek. Oh, sorry. Pardon my ADHD. I don't necessarily have a favorite. Can I cheat and go Dionysus because I want to have a good time in life? Or like Aphrodite because I'm looking for love. Come on, Neville. Neville. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. Oop. Okay. Yeah. But I will say this. I love Rome. During a recent stream, I think it was one of the streams where I was chilling in my apartment but we had one guy trying to, like, trying to ask kind of very begging the question type questions about, like, oh, where does morality come from? And is morality, morality comes from God and this, that, and the other. And, I humored the thing for a little while, but at some point I'm just like, okay, you're very obviously begging the question, because I'm repeatedly telling you that, in my opinion, morality is an innate thing in humans that can be built up by nurture or broken down by a failure to nurture a child. And the dude's going, well, no, but where does morality come from? I said, it doesn't come from anywhere. It's innate. And but if it exists, it has to come from somewhere, and God had to give you that morality. And I'm like, and at some point I'm just like, okay, my dude, the reason your argument is a begging the question argument is because you're assuming the existence of a God in the first place, whereas I'm going, I don't know. I'm not saying that there's a God or no God, but I'm saying that morality doesn't come from God. Morality is an inherent human thing. Smokes, hits, blunt, passes. But at some point, before I just broke the fourth wall and said, bro, you're just using, you're using really dishonest, begging the question based arguments, I should have just gone like, okay, fine, let's allow your proposition that morality does come from God. Which God? Your God? My God? Shiva? Lakshmi? Aphrodite? Zeus? Which God brings the morality? Hades? Allah? Or, like, please don't get upset at me, Christians. I'm just, or which one of the three gods in your monotheistic religion is responsible for morality, huh, Christians? Tell me. Is it the Father, the Son, or the Holy Ghost? Don't get upset at me. It's just a joke. But yeah, that's whatever. But like I said, I do allow a little bit more religious or political discussion in my chat than some of my friends who also do YouTube do. But I'm very clear with the rules. Your religion and your politics are yours and yours alone. People can agree with you, people can disagree with you, but there's almost zero possibility that you're going to convert people to your way of thinking via a YouTube chat thing. So just, be civilized, recognize the humanity in each other, because we might worship different gods, we might vote for different political parties, we might not vote at all, we might not worship at all, but we all have the same basic humanity, which we tend to forget. Anyways, like I said, hits one and passes to the left. Here he goes, guys. I don't really apologize, but I kind of apologize, because this is just very few kitty cats today. Alright. Very few kitty catos today. Yeah. So, all right, I know I'm going way back in the chat, but Elijah, I too want to find out what the situation is with this phone when picking locks. We'll figure it out. Anywho. See, this is what got me is like, there was like, here's my thing. Whoop. Here's like, but there was this plate that was here when I got here. Yeah, I tend to agree with Elijah, Faithless. I like, don't get me wrong, I definitely think that there is some corruption and cronyism within Ukraine and the Zelensky regime, but, you know, it's to me, and I mean, and like I said, we're free to disagree on these things, you know, as long as, you know, but like to me, I think back to a bit that the comedian John Oliver did during the 2016 election between Hillary and Trump, saying that Hillary, like, neither candidate is perfect. Both of them are like both of them, both Trump and Hillary, John Oliver said, were like an oatmeal raisin cookie, in that you really don't want an oatmeal raisin cookie. You want chocolate chip. Oatmeal raisin is like the Temu of cookies. And I know I'm going a little bit out of pocket, but but come on, you know I'm speaking some truth here. Very few people are actually like, yeah, give me that oatmeal raisin when they could have a freaking chocolate cookie, or like macadamia nut and white chocolate. Come on, oatmeal raisin, get the fuck out of here. But anyways, the gist of it is, though, is that Hillary was like having an oatmeal raisin cookie with like a couple, two, yeah. All right, but follow, but, you know, like I said, I know I'm going a little bit out of pocket and wild in a little bit, but like, it's also just for, it's an analogy, as it were, is that, you know, Hillary, and by extension Zelensky, is like an oatmeal raisin cookie with too many raisins. It's not great, but it's tolerable. Yeah, Trump and Putin are like trying to eat a cookie while it's raining raisins on you. It's ridiculous. It's so much. It's a level of corruption and cronyism and just lack of democratic ideals that is frankly terrifying. And yeah, and I mean, but here, and the other thing is that Putin and the Russian and Russia historically is very good at disinformation and making us fight each other. I love Rome. Sorry, I'm getting too political here. You know, it's more fun to talk about God than it is to talk about politics. Okay, let me lock my car up. What's up, Delbert? Okay, before we leave, we're just going to run really quickly to the Charlie colony and see if Charlie has decided to show up. Hey, Faithless, that Sentra is still here. What a, like I said yesterday, hunk of junk. Okay, also, side note, peeps. Here's something I never understood. Why put a spoiler on a front-wheel drive car? Like, okay, spoilers are designed to provide. Yeah, spoilers are. See, I think Trump really, you know, he really swindled a lot of people, and that's what you're gonna start seeing now. But either way, but yeah. But as I was saying, all right. Yeah, to hold the ass down at 130 of a front-wheel drive car. Like, this is what I don't understand. Why would you put a spoiler on a front drive car? Nope, Rome, you're not timed out. Although I will say this, hold on one second. I got to switch it from top messages to all messages so I don't. Yeah, see, Delbert's got it right, because Delbert has a BMW. BMW's put the drive to the back, so that makes sense. You want to push down the rear end for better grip. But why would you want to push down the rear end of a front-wheel drive car? What they should have gotten is a chin spoiler. That's the ticket, chin spoiler. Yeah, so that's my contention, is that a spoiler is just a very poor, or a trunk spoiler is just a very poor decision for a front drive car. You should go for yep, Johnny 55 is absolute. Oh, that vintage Range, dude. Look at that vintage Range Rover. I know it's got multiple colors and the paint is gone, but yo, look at this friggin' 85 Range Rover, dudes. That is nice. Or, well, it's gonna be nice when they're done. When they're done with it. Oh, I'm kind of just talking to nobody in particular right now. Run! Run! Oh. Okay, guys, no cats, trash pandas. Say hi to the... It's an actual... It's not a raking raccoon, it's just an actual raccoon. What up, Trash Panda? Oh, Trash Panda heard people running and he's like, I'm gone. The bigger Trash Panda was back there somewhere, but unfortunately that means no cats. But yeah, remember, so yeah, there's a lot of cars out here right now. I don't want to film people, but.
Well, I would, but then we also have to jaywalk that bit.
But yeah. Meow! But yeah, I think there's some sort of festival or quinceañera going on at the banquet hall, so there's a lot of loud music coming from there, and there's like a lot of cars parked over here. Shoot! Go ahead, I Love Rome. If a Russian girl fell in love with you, Andon, don't fall for it. It's a honeypot. It's a honeypot. Haven't you seen the show The Americans? Ah, run! They're just trying to seduce you. Okay, I Love Rome, to be honest with you, I don't have an answer to that, but you know who definitely will? Security. All right. Sorry, that was just hilarious. But yeah, you know who definitely has the answers for you, I Love Rome, is Google. Professor Google will help you out on that one. Oh, I Love Rome, believe it or not, it's more common than you might think. The real question is, why bother zip tying it if clearly someone was willing to cut the shackle? Like, make that make sense. Well, don't leave the stream just yet, because... Oh, come on, Faithless. You know you don't want that piece of junk. You want, oh my God, lowriders! 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 No, you can absolutely not, Whammy. Blocked. I think you should go down on her. That's the ticket. If she's getting closer to your face, tell her to sit on it. That's the ticket. That's how you win the Russo-Ukrainian war. You tell Svetlana from Petropavlovsk to sit on your face, and you can do for her what Russian guys can never. Turns out, let's find. I bet it's toxic. Yeah, I bet dogs are very sensitive / it's a poison to them. That would definitely like scan. Anyways, guys, we've been going for a full hour and there just aren't that many cats. And while I'm sure I'm a very interesting individual, I'm not that an interesting individual, and I do want to go home and sleep. And I've actually got I actually have some great I actually got some great news. Great news. The Dacia Sandero is almost ready. No, no, my router broke yesterday. Or rather, this morning. Yay! I have to depend on my freaking phone for internet. Honk, 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 honk. Oh, you like drinking piss with Bud? Because that's what Bud is. That's just straight piss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just, when anything like that, I would just say better safe than sorry. Avoid the craziness, unless you're Andon, and then you can't avoid the craziness, so it's just all over you. But yeah, but definitely avoid some of the crazy. I try to avoid the crazy, but it don't always work. All right, y'all. All right. With your 007 screen name, I just want to go da-na, da-na, da-na-na. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Okay, I actually have a better question for you, I Love Rum. Who doesn't love ramen? Who is the soulless dude who's like, just to, you'll be okay, Andon, as long as you avoid like, diseases and stuff like that. You don't want to get like the Russian version of HPV or Hep C or whatever. That'd be no fun. One last try, Fats! Fats! Not especially right now. I love Rome. But, nah, Boom 509. It's 11 p.m. right now. I'm not gonna honk. So, yeah, let me just stop for a second and we'll chit-chat. And then we'll call it a day. So yeah, I do somewhat apologize for the lack of kitty cats, but I'm blaming that new machine. It's just scaring the shit out of all my good cats. So anyways, yeah. We'll do the same, we'll do pretty much the same thing tomorrow where we'll go live at around 10:10, 10:15. Hopefully there's more cats tomorrow. Historically, I've had better luck on Friday or on Saturday, or sorry. Historically, I've had better luck on Sundays than Saturdays because they're a little bit more sedate. So the cats are a little calmer. Hopefully that works out. But like I said, it's still going to be, you know, 10:10, 10:15. So, no, it's just the ADHD. I've only got one stream going right now. Although, apparently there's a way you can... Yeah, you know what, Faithless? He is trying to sue me, but he ain't gonna get anywhere because because I might be the lock-picking meower, but I do know the lock-picking lawyer. His suit isn't going anywhere. It's game over. But no, I definitely didn't honk my horn. I will say this. At any time of day, I am willing to floor it. Because I like hearing vroom vroom engine noise and I like when the VTEC kicks in. But just honking your horn to honk, nah. No, Faithless, I'm gonna duck service. That's the plan. I'm just gonna be like, you can't, if you don't serve me, I'm not sued. But yeah, I mean, definitely on the subject of Marble Cat, I worry a lot because, you know, like I said, he's doing this thing where he's running across the street, which is so dangerous. And yeah. We'll figure something out. Hey, Andon, if a woman is kissing you, I'd take that as a compliment and just go with it. Okay, I know. What you got to do is, if you got a Russian girl, you got to put on that song Kamaz by DJ Blatman, where you're like, you're so sexy, Russian girl, drink shot, fireball, drink it all. Dance all the night, guys, gangster paradise. Absolute hard bass. Russian party in Kamaz. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, so that was just me being very weird. Yeah, that's just me being very weird. But I swear to you, it is a song. It's a song. You guys can look it up. It's called Kamaz, K-A-M-A-Z. And it's by a Slovakian, I believe, producer named DJ Blatman. Is there a 12-inch version? I think not, like most electronic music. It's digital only. Digital. That was a good question. If I could commit one crime and it meant no one could commit that crime again, what would you choose? Is it low-hanging fruit that I'd kill Bibi Netanyahu? Like, game over. But, like, I'm not gonna lie. Literally, my father's Israeli, and I'm telling you, if I could commit one crime, Bibi's getting 86th. But, yeah, I do apologize. I love Rome. I'm I'm gonna call the stream right now and call it a night. Thoughts on Trump? There's my thoughts. But I will say one thing. It has made the Leopards Ate My Face subreddit super entertaining. You know, you gotta find the plus side of the downside. Anyways, you know, like it's the Schwartz. You got the upside and the downside. But anyways, now my ADD is really going crazy. I'll see y'all in roughly 23 hours from now, hopefully. Peace. You see, this is where I go bye, because it takes me forever to find the frickin'. There we go.